Tampa Police Department is releasing cell phone video and body camera footage of an incident that resulted in the suspension of an officer. This is the second time in 2 weeks the department is releasing video of an incident resulting in an officer getting disciplined. We spoke to Tampa's new police chief and a 20-year-old police veteran who now helps train departments about what this footage now shows and what it means for the department's objective of having a better relationship with the public.
Bro, that's a abuse.
According to a press release sent out by Tampa Police, this happened on June 11th of 2022 at MacDinton's Irish Pub on South Howard. Officers were called to the scene to remove unruly patrons at closing time. The release states that when Sergeant Stephen Drabiniak and 3 other officers arrived on the scene, they found people in the group physically assaulting 2 officers. Police say when Sergeant Drabiniak ordered people causing the disturbance to leave, one of them tried to force his way back in and resisted the officer. Investigators say that's what led to this moment.
Bro, that's a abuse.
The department says the sergeant was trying to get the suspect under control and tried to use a pressure point technique incorrectly, but ended up with his hand on the suspect's neck.
This was a volatile situation where this person actually attacked the officer and they were resisting. As soon as the officer realized that his hands were there, he removed them immediately, and it was completely unintentional.
We show Dr. David Thomas the video. Thomas was in law enforcement for decades and taught defensive tactics for 25 years. And this is what he told us.
The question is, was it excessive force? Now, if the guy can move his neck and he can talk, no, not necessarily. But was he trying to apply a pressure point technique? Absolutely not.
The department says at no point did the sergeant choke the suspect or impede his breathing, and the suspect did not ask for any medical attention. The Tampa Police chief says he's already taken action to address this violation.
I've already put out trainings refresher for all of our officers.
Dr. Thomas says it's crucial officers are properly trained when faced with difficult situations.
In one of these situations, oftentimes you forget a skill set. You forget how to apply a technique.
The sergeant was suspended on a second violation for only submitting body-worn camera video of this incident, even though he received a copy of the cell phone video. The cell phone video is the footage that more clearly shows when the sergeant's hands were on the suspect's neck. Tampa Police says the department received this video from an anonymous source on March 1st, 2023. Once the department received the video, Chief Bercaw immediately initiated an internal investigation. This is the second time in 2 weeks the department released video of an incident where an officer was disciplined. The other case shows an officer taunting bystanders after an arrest in East Tampa. We asked the chief if this is part of a change in how the department is handling the release of information.
I think it shows that I send a clear message is that I'm going to follow up on things that are brought. In both cases, I immediately opened up investigations and addressed them. So it's to show you that we do welcome the input from the community, and we have measures in place and they work.
Dr. Thomas says these actions appear to show TPD is being proactive when it comes to releasing information to the public.
It's a big deal, and what I think probably more than anything, what they're attempting to do, show the public that what their officers do or don't do, it matters, and they're going to hold them accountable.
The sergeant seen in this video was suspended for 3 days, and the suspects who were arrested are now going through the judicial system.